It really seems like AI knows literally everything about everything. But is that really true? Does AI know enough about the game of pool to be my coach? Maybe to help train me? Can it make me better at the game of pool? Those are the questions I want to answer in today's video. See, I've been playing pool for over 20 years. I've never had a lesson. I've never had a coach. And let's face it, I'm an amateur. I definitely need a coach. Today, we're gonna see if ChatGPT can help improve my game. All right, first things first, I wanna have a chat with our pal ChatGPT, who I'm gonna call Chuck for the rest of this video, because having a chat with Chat is a little weird. So we're gonna have a chat with Chuck. All right, so we got Chuck open. We're gonna start a new chat, and we're gonna have a talk with Chuck to see what he thinks, if this is something he could do, or something they can't do. Hey, ChatGPT, is it okay if I call you Chuck?
Yeah, sure, call me Chuck. Just don't blame me if I start craving baseball cards and bubblegum. What's on your mind?
So I'm a pool player, okay? And I'm curious if you could actually help me increase my pool game. What do you think?
I like this. I can definitely help. So, what part of your game feels weakest right now?
So it's not necessarily one particular part of my game. I'm just wondering if you could be like a coach. Could I upload videos, short videos of me shooting from the side, from the back, and maybe you could identify flaws in my stroke and then build a program on what I could do to try to fix those flaws.
Yeah, I think that's exactly the kind of thing that I can help with.
So listen, you're the coach, you're in charge. What do you need from me?
Just a few short videos of your stroke from different angles. Don't try to show off, just your normal game.
All right, so here's my plan. I'm gonna take 3 videos of 3 separate shots from 3 different angles. If you've ever used ChatGPT, you know that you're limited on how much space that you can upload. And in order to keep the file size as small as possible, I'm gonna do it vertical at a lower resolution, and I'm gonna record it on my phone. And I am doing all this with the free ChatGPT model. Let's get into it. For this first one, I'm gonna move the camera back a little further. All right, that's clip number 1 from the back. Clip number 2 is gonna be from the front. All right, so for my third and final shot, I'm gonna try my best to get as much of an overhead shot as I possibly can. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do it yet, but that's the goal. All right, so this setup is a little bit strange, but I think it's gonna work. I literally just wedged my phone and tripod in between the perimeter billiard light and the ceiling. But as you can see, it's giving a pretty good overhead view. All right, I got my 3 shots recorded. I'm gonna get them loaded on the computer, and then I'll turn you back on when we're uploading them to Chuck. We'll see what he says. All right, we've got the videos transferred over to the PC. Let's talk to Chuck, upload the videos, and see what he says. All right, Chuck, you got my video clips, man. What do you say?
Looking at the rear view, your pre-shot routine is calm, and your bridge looks fairly stable. The main thing that stands out is a slight elbow drop through delivery. It isn't necessarily wrong, but it could introduce some inconsistency if your tip wobbles offline. From the front view, your head remains steady, which is good, but your grip tightens just a hair right at the strike. Overhead shows your cue path mostly straight, but with a slight left drift at the very end of the follow-through. None of this screams "fix me now," but if we're talking priorities, I'd work on keeping the grip pressure consistent through contact and stabilizing that elbow drop. A simple drill for that is slow motion strokes with a pause at the back and a smooth, no rush forward. Focus on no lateral wobble, consistent grip pressure, and the same elbow behavior every rep.
I'm gonna get started, and then tomorrow we'll check back in and reassess.
Sounds good.
I didn't honestly think that was gonna work as well as it did, so I'm actually gonna follow his advice and see if that helps. I'm gonna do it in slow motion. I'm gonna focus on keeping my grip steady, and I'm gonna focus on going in a straight line. Let's get started. All right, that was 32 shots. For the last 16, I'm gonna introduce a pocketed ball. Let's see how it goes. All right, so that was 48 shots. I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to day 2. I got to thinking last night, and I'm not sure 1 or 2 days is enough. Nothing happens in 1 or 2 days. So I'm gonna give this practice drill a good chance at working, and I'm gonna try it for a few days. We'll see you guys for day 3. All right, we're back for day number 3. Today it's supposed to be like 58 million degrees outside, so it's early in the morning. I'm gonna try to get this done quick because I don't have AC and it gets pretty hot down here, that's for sure. By the way, this is the newest short rail design. If you like it, you can find this and more at shortrail.com. Let's get started. All right guys, it is so hot. I don't know if you can see, I'm dripping sweat, man. I gotta get an AC unit, put it down here, man, because it is roasting. That's it for the chuck drill today. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, it's day 4 of shooting slow motion shots, but let's get started. All right, that's it for the slow motion shots. I can tell you my stroke's starting to feel better. I feel like, if nothing else, I've been focused on my grip and trying to keep that consistent. We'll see what ChatGPT says, but I feel like it's working, guys. We'll check in tomorrow. All right. I know there's only so much time lapse you can watch of me hitting shots. So off camera, I've been doing this drill for over a week and a half now. I'm gonna take 3 similar videos. We're gonna upload them to Chuck, and we're gonna get his assessment. All right, I got my 3 shots. I'm gonna get them uploaded and we'll see what he says. All right, Chuck, I've been practicing your drill for a while. Actually, for quite a while. Why do you keep interrupting me, man? I can feel a difference in my game, but I took 3 new videos very similar to the last ones I uploaded, and I want you to take a look at them and tell me if you notice any differences or not, okay?
Upload the new clips and I'll compare them to the originals. I'll look for changes in grip tension, cue path, elbow motion, tempo. If I'm seeing real improvement, we'll decide the next drill instead of looping the same one. So go ahead when ready.
All right, Chuck, I uploaded 2 out of the 3 videos, and the only reason I uploaded 2 is because I ran into my file size limit, and you're not going to get the 3rd one. So just go ahead and assess based on the 2 I sent you.
Yeah, 2 angles is still enough to do something useful. Give me a sec.
Sounds good. Just give me a holler before you start giving me your actual analysis so that way I can start recording, okay?
Sure.
So you can see our on-screen conversation here. I was asking Chuck if he was still working on it because it was taking forever. He told me he was working on it and would let me know. And I went to respond with, cool, let me know. And I hit my file size limit. I wanted to do all of this off the free ChatGPT model. As you can see here, it wants me to either upgrade or start a new chat. Now, if I start a new chat, Chuck's not going to be able to review all of our conversations that we had prior to all the practice. So starting a new chat isn't going to be beneficial. So I think we're done with Chuck. All right, guys, that's the skinny of it. Unfortunately, we're not going to get Chuck's final assessment. But his final assessment really doesn't matter. I can tell you right now that he absolutely found flaws in my stroke and gave me a valid drill on how I could correct them. I already feel my game getting a little bit better from it. I'm slowing down my backswing a lot, and it is absolutely helping my game. Can ChatGPT, aka Chuck, help you with your pool game? In my opinion, absolutely yes. And now, is it gonna replace an actual human coach? Hell no. A human coach is still gonna be a million times better, but what it can do is identify real flaws in your stroke, and it can build a plan on how you can address those flaws. You can absolutely improve your game with ChatGPT. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. If you wanna support my channel, you can check out shortrail.com. We got hats, hoodies, or just hit the subscribe button and maybe the like button. Until next time, we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.